What's going on, guys? My name is Suit and welcome back to another Division video. I haven't made a video in a while with talking or Division in general, but let's get right into this video, guys. This video is about my special, very special Alpha Bridge build. It's kind of glitched out right there, but as you can see, 362,000 DPS, 430k toughness, and it's an Alpha Bridge build. And guys, this is more for your casual build. It's not the strongest build in the world, but it definitely is a beast to have, and it always helps to have with the team or the players. But let's get right into the video. Let's go straight to our characters, guys. And as you can see, we have 21,000 weapon damage. Definitely good to have high weapon damage, but you don't really need to focus on that as much. Not the best critical hit chance, but yeah, or damage. Headshot damage is not the highest, but this is definitely not the strongest build in the world. Like I said, it can still be worked on and definitely be improved. Going down to our survivability, as you can see, 52 armor mitigation, which is really good. Definitely helps out a lot in fights. And yeah, that's for our character. Let's go to our actual weapons. In our weapons, we have a police M4, 18.5k base damage with plus RPM and that bigger magazine size. That you need that magazine size, guys. It's a must when it comes to M4s or any weapon with high RPM. Down to our talents, we have deadly, responsive, and competent. Definitely god roll on this. I had to change competent. I don't know what it was before, but definitely made it a god roll. Just amazing. And for our secondary weapon, we have a FAMAS. I don't have any of my mods on it. I don't know why, but we have brutal, swift, uncomplicated. You can definitely change swift. For swift, I would change it to destructive. That will make it just like retardedly good. You wouldn't even understand. It would just make it so much better. And now moving on to our chest piece, let's go to our Barrett's bulletproof vest. Obviously a must-have. You don't like truly need it, but it definitely makes the build just tons of better. You can run reckless. I did run reckless before this, and it still worked out just as fine. It was just as good, and it could definitely switch around and see what you like better. But as you can see with this one, we have ammo capacity, definitely good. Armor and exotic damage resilience. You could definitely change that damage resilience. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get armor, so I had to add it or something like that, so it kind of sucked. And this one definitely ain't good either, but yes. Moving on to our backpack, Alpha Bridge backpack. And on it we have firearms, pretty low firearms. You could definitely get it to higher firearms, and it would make that primary DPS go up so much higher if it was at the 12,000. So much higher. And it has armor road on it and bleed resistance. You could definitely change that to ammo capacity, and it would make it just so much better. Friggin' awesome. But yes, let's go to our mask. And on our mask we have damage to elites. Don't need that, but I definitely like to run it because I like to run this in PvE. Definitely makes it do plenty of damage to PvE enemies. And in our general PvE, and enemy armor damage is 7.50, which makes it that god roll. Definitely firearms on it. It makes it all the better for that higher firearms. And onto our knee pads, we have Alpha Bridge knee pads with 2,600 armor with enemy armor damage 11%. That is just amazing. And increased kill XP, you could definitely change that for something else. And really high stamina, we have stamina road on this. Onto our holster, which is a Alpha Bridge holster with armor on it. And as you can see, all my stamina, electronics, and everything, they rolled really high. So this is a really good holster, probably my best holster out of any holster I've ever had, so I definitely like to run this holster. And onto our gloves, which is again a must-have if you're running Alpha Bridge. Not necessarily a must-have, but definitely you'll want this, which is Savage gloves, of course. And like I said, you can definitely make that stamina way higher and get you to a higher stamina which would be just amazing. I was unluckily not able to get that, so I wasted so much money trying to get it, but it didn't want to get higher than this. But yeah, Savage Gloves. And actually the guy that was selling these was a special vendor, and I believe it was last week, so kind of sucks that it changed now. But yeah, if you got these, then you're definitely smart, because this is going to help a lot with your Alpha Bridge build. As you can see, damage to elites, you don't really need that, but if you're playing PvE, it definitely helps, and it definitely just demolishes them and their armor. 6+ critical hit chance, which is amazing, and that 1000 assault rifle plus damage, which is again just amazing. And it's rolled at stamina, as you can see. And onto our mods for my weapon, and this just makes it all the better too when it comes to PvE, is your mods on your weapon. You definitely need good mods. And as you can see right here, we have a pro red dot sight with 18+ hit damage, with critical hit damage, 5.50+ headshot damage, and 3.0 critical hit chance. And this is just god roll red dot sight. And of course, an Omega rifle suppressor, and this is just another god roll suppressor with 18.50 headshot damage, 4% critical hit chance. 4% critical hit damage, and 3% critical hit chance. 19+ critical hit chance on a small grip red, which is definitely amazing to have. For our magazine, we have an extended magazine, of course, with 110+ 50 magazine size, definitely amazing, and 4+ critical hit damage. And as you can see, all of this adds up with this critical hit damage, critical hit chance, and all this, and it definitely just makes it all the better, and it's just amazing, and it brings that DPS up so high to help you just drop. And yeah, guys, with the secondary or your sidearm, this is really important if you think about it, because I run the shotgun, a double barrel shotgun, so when people get down, I have predatory on it. So if I were to kill someone with a rogue and they fell down on the floor, I'd shoot them in the head 2 times, and I'd actually get the talent predatory, which will heal me over 20 seconds. And it's definitely nice to have, as you're gonna be rogue or getting rogued on, so just being healed constantly is amazing. Going to our talents now, I'm running Battle Buddy. You don't need Battle Buddy. I only use this for specific stuff, but you could definitely run Tri-Rage or whatever, and this is really good. You do not need this. I use this for something else, but Tire Age or whatever it's called, you want to run this. This is really good to have. Shooting down your first aid heals, and it just heals your teammates and you get it faster. It's just amazing, nice to have. And with our second talent, we have critical hit save. This is definitely a must when it comes to an Alpha Bridge build, as you want as much damage to be taken. You want to last as long as you can, and to compete with those other Alpha Bridge sets, you definitely want this to keep you alive out there in the field, and it's definitely nice to have. You definitely want Combat Medic. You could take off the Battle Buddy and put Combat Medic. This helps so much when you're in groups going rogue, getting rogued on. It's just nice to have, help out your teammates, and it's really smart to run with the group. And then of course Strike Back, so when your health is low, your skill cooldowns is increased by 20%, and this helps so much because you can get your first aid back. And when it comes to fights, that's definitely a must. And for your forward perk, you don't need to run this, but I like to run it because it just helps you do the more damage, dropping people even faster, making it very fun. And headshot a hostile to pulse them for 10 seconds, increasing your critical hit chance to do even more damage is just amazing. And for skills, I like to run Overdose with first aid, just makes it super fun, nice to have. You don't need to run Sticky Bomb. I usually run Flame Turret because I like people staying away from me. I don't like them rushing me, so I like to stay back, or yeah. But most of the time I will run Pulse with Concealed on when I'm going rogue. And for my mods, I have stamina pretty much on everything, with armor of course, definitely a must. As you can see, it just brings up your stamina so much with these mods. and I have one firearm, so that way I can actually get my perks, because if I didn't have the firearms I would not be able to get the perks that I need to just make it all the more deadly. And yeah guys, pretty much everything else has stamina watts. I do hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said, this is not the best build in the world. It can definitely be improved on and better made, but this can be more of a base starting, and it's definitely good. Definitely can keep you in fights. And yeah guys, I do hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you guys next time. Peace.